Unfortunately, we had to kill and cannibalize Jam Jars, so he's going to be gone for a while.
Yeah, until I poop him out and give birth again.
Until the next DLC for the quadrilogy of that one point-and-click adventure game. Because there's 4 games in that whole series.
There's 3, shut the fuck up.
We all know it's 4. There's House of Winnebagoes.
No. No.
There's the...
We don't know. There's not.
There's the Man of Badan.
That's the first one, yes.
Then there's Little House on the Prairie.
Sure.
Resident Evil Edition.
Resident Evil.
And then there's going to be the 4th one. Which is... Padama-Damastan.
No, that's this or this movie or whatever.
Padama-Damastan PTSD edition, because there's not going to be any monsters in that one either.
There's going to be, the PTSD anthology series.
No, the first game was fucking gas, this weird gas that was like, oh man, I'm seeing shit now.
That's true, yeah.
Then the other one was, like, some guy's psyche breaking into a billion jillion pieces.
Yeah, like, what's that called? Borderline, personality disorder? Yeah, borderline?
I don't know.
Personality disorder?
Borderline personality disorder. But it was, like, one of those things where...
Yeah, because he got in an accident.
Maybe it's I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not smart enough to know that.
Because he has multiple personalities or whatever the fuck.
Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah. Which sucks, because I wanted to,
it to be an actual monster thing?
I wanted, because we played it, I wanted to upload the... But I accidentally left it too long and it got deleted, so... Yeah. So we don't get to hear Nips freaking out, and then... I wanted to put the part where we were just laughing at the Asian guy that was in it. Because that was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so...
And then this new game is going to be basically...
Yeah, House of Ashes, I think, is the name?
I guess, but it's like, definitely like... It's supposed to be probably PTSD, because...
It's...
Like, the guys are like fucking military people, and there's like a camera crew there too.
It's in a cave, and there's the whole thing where it's like the
devil or...
No, it is in the past, and then it goes into the future or present thing. And apparently it is actually real.
Doubt.
So...
Oh yeah, it's super real, guys, I swear. It's not gonna be like the last 2 games, I swear.
The fucking developer was even like... of the games are like, no, the 3rd is real. And then they have like... gameplays of or trailers.
Yeah,
and they show the actual, like,
I'm
monster thing.
I'm sure,
I mean, I'm always going to have that in the back of my mind when we're playing, for sure. I'm like, is this actually real? But I think that they might actually be real this time.
No, man. They're just going to continue and be like, got you, we said, but we don't actually mean it.
True.
So, should actually...
we plan on... Or I plan on doing, like, Until Dawn, too, to get ready before that game. I think it drops in September, so... Once Jams come back, I guess we can play Until Dawn to get ready for it.
A young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard but the forest
I've already played
them with a dark, cold
or I haven't played it, but I've seen like 5 different playthroughs of it. So I know how to save everyone and what everything does.
From mother's grasp,
I think you've probably seen it.
I've seen it, like, I think I know certain things about it.
Yeah.
And into the
like, I know the whole story.
Strange eyes upon her. The girl recalled
I know the main details. Let's say. By the way, is this intro slightly different now?
Then the Bat Lord appeared.
Because we played this one in the first part, and I thought it was all kind of like darkness.
Come, child.
There was no like white light or anything.
So she drank the thick, dark blood and smiled with joy.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
Graveyard.
I'm trying to find something new in this because we've already played this.
Cold.
But yeah, so that's that. But yeah, the reason why we're playing this is because we're gonna be talk about fucking Black Widow last time, so now we're gonna talk about Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, which is this new animated show about Resident Evil
on Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. And
like and subscribe. Sorry, It's just one of those things that just pops up because, you know...
But hunger's grip tightened and her heart grew heavy.
To get no discount.
Then the Fish King appeared.
To pay more.
So many fins. Come, child.
But yeah, I was just like, well, Jam's is gone. We shut him down. We gotta review him. We set his AI because it's kind of malfunctioning.
Continuing on.
I mean,
he's kind of talking back to us a lot, so we gotta.
Then an iron steed appeared, bearing a beautiful
So yeah, so we're like, I'm like,
golden gear.
well, this thing is on, so
The
I'll
creature said
fucking force
nothing as the girl approached,
Chad to watch it, and then we can
what she thought
fucking
was
talk
another
about it.
gift.
In my fairness, I thought it was a movie, but it's a fucking
The horse
series.
grew angry and summoned the other
It
monsters.
makes sense for a movie, but no, they're like, nah, man,
Terror filled
we're
the
gonna have to
girl's
make a
heart as the
TV
wild
series out of
wind
it.
rose
What?
around
Yeah,
the
we're like, we're gonna split up into 4 different parts. Like, oh, okay.
Witch appeared.
Wait,
I guess so.
when were you gonna tell us this? We made a movie. Oh, don't worry, we'll just cut it up for you.
yeah, exactly.
Gifts we gave, but
Where do we begin? Should we do the
so more
full non-spoilers and then spoilers again?
Sure.
Because like I want to do that for like good movies like Black Widow and then somewhat good movies. But then like for bad ones we could just like talk about it, whatever. Like those shark ones that we've been.
Oh yeah,
watching.
get ready to listen to all those podcast type things where we do Shark Month or Shark Year after all the shit we've been watching.
Yeah, I don't know why, but Jam's is like, let's watch like 4 different shark movies.
Sometimes when we hang out before the stream, we're just like, you know, let's watch a movie, and 90% of them have been on like fucking sharks for some reason.
Yeah. He just keeps finding like the more stupid shark movies.
Just cautious.
He's
like 6-headed shark attack.
Yeah, and then
like,
5-headed, which we haven't watched still. Ice sharks.
Just stupid movies like that.
Jurassic Sharks, and then God, what was that other one? What was the first one? Planet of the Sharks.
It's okay, Rose.
Just put shark in the title, okay?
Yeah.
Sharktopus, sure.
But that's enough about sharks.
Did you say something?
Yeah, we're going to talk about Resident Evil.
Oh God, so where do we begin? I don't know.
The characters are there to stop bioweapons.
I mean, yeah. That's kind of like every Resident Evil ever.
Yeah, that's the non-spoilery part of it. You know?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
there are characters you have seen before in it, and there are also new characters.
That is true. There's some new ones that you don't know. There's some old ones that you're like, okay, I guess you were technically in this movie.
Like I said to your mom.
Or the series.
It's too scary for you.
I guess you've been in here this whole time, sure.
Yeah. The like, the fuck? I swear, this is not the bathroom before. Unless I'm losing my mind. I haven't played this before. I mean, in a long time. Months since we last played it, I haven't played it.
When we first started to play this game.
But I'm pretty sure that wasn't the bathroom. Wasn't that? That was like his office.
I don't know.
With stuff.
I think someone else was playing when this was happening. For me, at least.
Oh, that is true.
So, is there any other non-spoilery things that we can say about
well, the animation is...
there.
Meh. Like I mentioned to you, I'm like, wait, this feels like a 2002, like...
Yeah.
Like Resident Evil game.
Sweetheart.
This feels like Resident Evil 5 graphics kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like, what?
It's not really
like it's not Resident Evil 8.
It's not really 7. Bright, but there's a lot of dark corners and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Yeah, there's a lot of dark stuff. A lot of stuff is at night, I guess.
Yeah, which makes sense because Resident Evil is supposed to be very spooky.
Yeah.
And spooky can be in like the bright of day, but it's really difficult to do.
Yeah. Well, it's usually always more at night, and it's easier to do. Well, I guess because it's animation doesn't really matter. But I was gonna say it's easier to do CGI in dark.
Yeah. Just don't shade anything in. Got it.
Yeah. What else? I don't know.
Is she okay?
Plot was there, I guess, too.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of other media has done better in showing the message of the movie.
It's a local recipe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Of kind of like, conspiracies or whatever.
Local wine, too.
Dude, spoilers.
But if you're going to keep sulking
That's a
all
spoiler.
evening,
There's a
maybe you shouldn't have any.
There's a conspiracy in a movie?
You really have to stop worrying.
Holy shit.
TV show, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
TV show.
In Louisiana,
Holy shit.
pregnancy, Chris moving us here, military training, and all
I just love the fact that
At least we're all together.
I feel like a lot of Resident Evil is getting from point A to point B.
Now,
That is true.
everything's
So
gonna
it's very much like,
we can
how
just
do we
forget
get from
about
this
what
house
happened
to
in
the
It
village?
happened so
They're
long
technically
ago.
already in, like,
I
Europe,
don't understand why
apparently.
you are so...
Right.
And basically, Chris fucking grabs them and takes them out of here, and then they crash.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, it's like, how do I get to
how do I get to this
my daughter?
X place? Oh, you go here. You walk there. You go through all these areas that change, like, differently throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
And then in the movie, it's just like, okay, we're here in place A. We need to get to place B. Okay, we'll put you in place C without showing that you've been placed in place C, and then place you in place B without any way of showing us that you've gone to place B.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very much, hey, we're here. Now we're here.
And we're gonna put...
And there's no transition.
And the zombies in between.
Dude, spoilers.
That you have to get through or
You
whatever.
can't tell anyone who hasn't seen Resident Evil that there's zombies in it.
I'm sorry, infected.
Oh, dude, spoilers.
They're not zombies. I was gonna add on with the animation.
All clear.
Like, them walk... There's a couple times where them walking just seemed really weird. I don't know if it was just me. I'm like, that isn't how people walk. No, it's kind of weird.
No.
I mean, I feel like it was supposed to maybe be a game or like an interactive movie type thing.
Yeah, same. Like, I feel like they can be like, hey, we can have Resident Evil Infinite Darkness movie or game
Yeah.
after this.
I felt like that would have been slightly better.
True, I mean, at least it would have been an interactive, I guess.
Yeah. But it's very odd. Like, the graphics aren't great, the story's not great, the whole, like, I guess moral of the story is weird at best.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc.
It's very conflicting. It's like telling two different things at once, and you're like, okay, what am I supposed to believe here?
No problem.
What are you trying to tell me?
And there's a lot of weird shit
That was the doc.
everywhere. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, that is true. So would you recommend it, I guess?
I mean, if you're just like... I've watched almost everything on Netflix, and this thing has popped up now. I mean, go for it. It's going to be another thing that you can tick off that you've seen on Netflix.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're trying to watch everything on Netflix, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like, oh man, this show just came on. I'm watching the latest episode of this. I'm gonna recommend it to everyone. I'm just like,
What are you talking about?
oh yeah, I've seen that.
There's something
Yeah.
you're not
Like, I want to
telling
watch
me.
it right now.
It's not. Let's watch it now. It's like, okay, I've watched it. Do you want to watch it for real?
I have to take this.
Yeah. It's like, do you really want to watch this? Yeah, it's really... Yeah. Same. I don't know. Like, if you're really a fan of Resident Evil, maybe, I guess. But even then, it's like, there's so much, there's better. There's Resident Evil 7 and 8.
Yeah, there's
That you can play.
games that you can play that are extremely good, like
the
Resident
remakes,
Evil 6.
Yeah. Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 3 remake.
Resident Evil 8.
Yeah. I already said that.
I know, but I had to bring it back to the thing that we're playing.
Oh, okay. And then there's also, like...
Resident I mean, the movie.
No, I was
like,
gonna say, there's, like, when I was just scrolling through Netflix just a moment ago, and there's, like, there's all... I didn't even realize there's so many other animation Resident Evil. There's, like, there's 4 other ones I saw just on Netflix. I was like, how many are there? What the fuck? I'm not sure if those are the same caliber or quality, but
yeah,
if you like those, I guess maybe you like this one as well.
yeah, but at the same time, I feel like both the games do are a lot better. Even like the movies that like that one guy made, the live action movies, I feel are a little bit better than this TV show thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Because at least I'm going, okay, they're not going to follow the exact events of, like, any of the games. This is some other guy. This is some dude who just, like, my wife wanted to be in a movie and be the badass, and therefore I'm making this movie to make her the badass.
Yeah, Mila, or whatever her name is.
Sure.
Mila something.
Sure.
That's all I remember is her in this fucking...
And I feel like they're a lot more either action-packed and kind of more interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's like different too, right? Because it's sort of... They have the same characters, but then, like, it's very
It's slightly different, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a different, I guess, story that the guy wanted to tell.
Yeah.
With his wife instead. I mean, it's still not very good, but...
It's not, like, good in comparison to the games, which I feel like tell a pretty cool story.
Yeah.
But,
especially the newer ones, like these ones.
Yeah, these ones.
They're a lot better.
Not like Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, Resident Evil 5 to 6 I like.
What do you mean you don't like just going to Africa and butchering a bunch of natives there?
Not gonna lie, that is kind of my favorite, but that's only because...
Or you don't...
I like co-op.
And you don't like Resident Evil 6, which is just a giraffe getting blown by some dude?
I haven't played Resident Evil 4 or 6, other than the ones that we started playing the other day or whatever.
Yeah, the other day, sure.
Or the week, whatever, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, I forgot there's crows and shit. Yeah, I don't know, I guess this one would probably be like a 5 or a 6 out of 10.
To me, that's a little generous. I feel like at least there's some parts that I liked from the movie. The TV show, sorry.
Yeah.
I really do feel like it's supposed to be a movie that they kind of, like, butchered up and kind of threw together, like, as a movie.
No, yeah, because I really agree with you. I do think it is.
But there are, like, I'd rate it maybe a 3 to 4 out of 10.
Okay. Wow.
I mean, there's funny parts that I laugh at.
Such the part that we just watched, yeah.
Yes. Which we'll get to.
Yeah, that's great.
But I feel like the main kind of stuff that the whole story is supposed to be about is kind of, like, too weird. And I feel like both other games in different series and even games within this series have done slightly better at doing, rather than this one movie or TV show. God.
Yeah, they've just done a lot better for sure. Mm-hmm.
So, to me, it's not like, again, it's not like the worst thing, like a 1 or a 2.
Yeah,
but it's not like write home to your family about kind of thing.
Well, that's why I said like 5, because it's like, for me, like 5 is like average. So it's like an average, I don't know, series, whatever, that you can like just put on, I guess, if you're bored.
Yeah, just put it on in the background and basically listen in halfway through and be like, wait, what's happening now?
Yeah, what? What is happening? Why is this happening? Yeah, so I guess that's the
non-spoilers.
We can get on to the spoilers part. If you haven't seen it or want to watch it, so just
pause now and go watch it, come back, and then listen to us talk about it for a couple more hours.
Yeah, listen to us ramble about it for 6 more hours.
Okay, give them a couple seconds.
Yeah, they're gonna watch it now.
They're not gonna pause. They're just gonna watch the whole.
They're just gonna watch, in the 30 seconds that we give them.
I mean, the movies are about like it's like 2 hours per se. Like the TV show is about 2 hours long, 30 minutes per episode, 4 episodes.
Yeah, you're right. About 2 hours, yeah. So a little bit less. I think it's like 20 or something.
Yeah, so by now you've seen it all.
But now you've seen it all.
Spoilers. So.
Zombies are in it.
Shit. No, we said spoilers. It's fine. So zombies are in it. So I guess we should go episode by episode.
Yeah, are we just gonna do the same thing that we did with the other movie? I guess we just do this
scene by
scene throughout all our podcasts. Not scene by scene, but
like how they present the whole story.
Yeah. Hell am I?
Okay, I guess we could do that with all the podcasts.
I mean, it's simpler to do that than just basically go.
Sense.
Oh yeah, remember that one part in this part? Oh, you mean that part in this part?
Yeah.
And, like we're jumbling it up, and then some guy's like, What? Wait, Black Widow gets married and then, like, fucking blasts a dude to orbit? Well, I thought that happened before. Like, what movie did I watch? No, now some dudes are gonna be like, wait, what? I missed that part?
Yeah, what are you talking about? You crazy fuck.
So in the first episode, they make... they're basically... It's Leon coming to the Oval Office.
Yeah. No, before that, isn't that the army thing?
Oh, right. So... Everyone remembers the Iraq War, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Because,
this was... Yeah. Well, this is like it's like 2000 or something, right?
I guess. Again, I don't pay attention that much.
Same.
But it's basically supposed to be like the Americans in the Middle East doing stuff that they're probably not supposed to.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, maybe they're out. Like 2000, I'm like, holy shit, I forgot. It's weird just being like, oh, it's year, not like 2001 or 2002, oh, it's just year 2000. But, yeah. This is the year, and they fucking... oh shit. I forgot. But yeah, so I guess it's after 9/11, so they're like, no, it's not.
I don't know, but they're in a Middle Eastern, like, I don't know, city, province, capital, like, a whole country, but it's called Pananadamistan or something.
Yeah. Panamistan or some bullshit. I'm like, and they say it like a billion times, but I don't remember either.
Yeah, it's because they overuse it. It's like, kind of like, if you say Raccoon City once, they could go, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But if you go Raccoon City, Raccoon City, Raccoon City, it's like, fuck, yeah, I get it, we're in Raccoon City. We've been to Raccoon City. God, Raccoon City is a city, thanks, but we're gonna make fun of it now. But it's basically, like, generic Middle Eastern city...
Yeah, it's some, like... I don't know.
The U.S. has basically come in to...
I don't even know why they're there. They're just like, yeah, there's troops in there for whatever reason.
Because there was a civil war or something?
Yeah.
Even that seemed, like, kind of flimsy to me, because... Then they... So... Yeah, they basically show a bunch of troops in, like, Middle Eastern country, generic country A.
Yeah.
And basically, of course, one of the helicopters full of troops goes down. Oh, noes!
Yeah.
And so, another group just happens to be like, oh, we're gonna defy orders and go and help them.
Yeah.
And they basically drive off to do that. And then... But we don't know what happens. Should we just kind of go through that part of the time, like the beginning part timeline?
Oh.
Like a Panam
Yeah, because it kind of cuts...
Because it kind of cut... The TV show thing kind of cuts between, like, scenes. Like, it'll be like Panama-Damastan to the White House, to some other place, to another place, to the last place, then back to Panama-Damastan, then to some other place, and then back to Panama-Damastan.
Yeah.
So, should we just do, like, chronological, like...
Sure, I mean, I guess we could.
So, basically, the army's in there to help stop the evil people from taking over that country.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's nukes or some bullshit. It's probably some bullshit or something like that.
I think it's just like they don't want terrorists owning up, like controlling that country kind of thing.
No,
yeah, so some sort of what's it called? Something happens and then they.
So basically, one of the ships,
one of the helicopters go down, and then I guess
the second group kind of goes to save them.
Yeah.
But one of the things that happens is a lot of the other team gets fucking wiped out.
Yeah, they go to help this guy.
But then there's only one survivor, which just happens to be some Chinese dude.
Yeah.
What?
Because of course it has to be some Chinese dude. Because they'll be explaining later why the Chinese dude is important. That he's Chinese.
Take it.
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah, it's important. There's important why there's Chinese in this movie for some reason.
So basically,
hey, are you listening?
this one guy, this one soldier, basically saves this one dude, and they go to like a kind of building to hide out in.
Yeah.
And then during that time, like the I guess either the rebels or the good guys have taken over the place. I guess it's the rebels, the terrorist rebel type people.
Yeah.
So
they're I guess the army guys are calling for help, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, they're trying to call for help. At the same time, the terrorist bad dudes have either killed or have been or are kind of tying up the American soldiers to basically set examples of don't work with these fuckers kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But one of them isn't fully like eviscerated or killed, so much so that he turns into a zombie basically. But the U.S. government basically puts a... I don't know if it's actually the U.S. government or like the Dick Cheney kind of dude.
What the hell?
Like the vice president, who kind of just goes, yeah, no, we need you to, I need to start some wars and shit to get money.
Yeah. It's just like, I want to start wars for whatever reason. But yeah, no, so, I don't think it's the one guy, but like...
Well, no, remember in the scene where all the soldiers are hanging up at the hand?
Oh, right.
And the mute kid who's also crippled is under the rubble.
Right.
One of the guys turns into a zombie, and that's kind of when the rest of the U.S. troops who saved the Chinese dude basically comes in, and they realize that there's zombies now, and they basically made a Raccoon City in the Middle East.
Right. Yeah. Because there's two different parts. Because there's the one where all those U.S. guys are all held up, and then a bunch of zombies come through. But then, yeah, I guess the zombies come through
the windows and start
as well.
Killing and biting people, and then the Chinese dude goes, "Oh my God, you've been bitten. That means you actually have to take this medicine to save yourself."
Yeah, he's just like, take this medicine.
And so the dude, who later becomes the hero of Padamadan, is Stan the Man.
He's the best of us all.
Yeah, somehow he gets through with the Chinese, the Chinese dude who has now turned into a zombie because he's been bitten or something bad has happened. Or he was close to death and the virus got him or something.
No, isn't that the same guy that is later on with like
his father? And yeah, no, he's turned into a zombie. That's why.
Oh, okay.
But somehow, again, they don't show it. They just kind of, it's just kind of said, yes, he is now in the U.S. after basically the U.S. has nuked the shit out of Afghanistan to get rid of the zombies.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true.
So basically, all these people died, and the U.S. government bombed them to save everyone from being zombified.
Over?
But, the secretive U.S. Marine group just somehow gets away with bringing a zombie to a military outpost. And, then what happens? Oh yeah, then the guy's sister finds out that he has been infected.
Yeah.
And he gets all sad about it and promises to, like, get revenge on the U.S. government for doing that.
Yeah, he's just like,
damn it.
I want to fucking get back at them or whatever. And it's just like, okay.
And so, she and the hero of Afghanistan
are like
basically form an alliance to get the truth and basically save everyone.
Yeah.
From, like, not save everyone, but basically tell everyone this happened and the U.S. government's at fault.
Yeah, their basically whole thing is to what's it called, like uncover the truth, I guess, or whatever. Or they're basically just like double agents, I guess.
Yeah. So
and then, but it's unclear too. Yeah, because I still don't know like if the U.S. military is actually behind it, or if it's just that one Dick Cheney guy.
There's no end to them.
That's why we're like having a bit of struggles with it, because it's kind of like it seems like this one dude, this one like officer, kind of is fucking everyone up by trying to start another war. Don't forget, you have to go down that way to get the thing activated. The big guy.
Yeah. Well, I know this is just a time fucking thing, but I think we just.
But basically, this U.S. senator kind of guy wants to start World War like 9, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what his.
It's to make money because the U.S. war economy is the war economy. Because the war economy is the only economy.
So it's that whole the military-industrial complex.
Yeah.
Okay.
But with bioweapons.
Right.
So
that works so well.
Yeah.
It works so well all the time.
So
you're kidding me.
Big guys here. So basically, they've planned to get the truth. And by the way, they somehow get the brother, who's now a zombie, to Shanghai from the U.S. military base in Afghanistan, so that they can start treating him. So, yes, that happens.
Yeah. And then, it goes to...
And then it cuts to years later, basically.
Yeah.
With Leon F. Kennedy.
And, the White House, or some reason?
Well, he's arriving at the White House, but he's, like, super goddamn late. It's like, he's kind of like, oh man, first day at school and I fucked up already. I'm gonna be late. But somehow it works in his favor later, but...
Yeah. He's just like, I'm cool, so...
Sure.
Well, because he's sitting in the helicopter, and then the guy's like, oh, you must be pretty important, they're flying you out. I never get flown out directly to the White House.
Yeah, but it's also...
And then he just doesn't say anything either, because he's just a dick.
Yeah, he's not talking to the guy. Because it's fucking Leon F. Kennedy or whatever. But in the meantime, you meet the president, and he's like, oh yeah, see, this is the daughter from Resident Evil 4 that Leon saved. Therefore, we have a connection to the games and stuff.
Right. Well, they do mention Raccoon City, so that is Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's kind of like, here's another example that we're Resident Evil, come on, look.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's always like, they always do the Raccoon City because it's always the most, whenever you think of Resident Evil, it's like, oh, Raccoon City, it's like very synonymous.
Yeah.
But then, okay, so, because I was going to ask, like, so where is this in the timeline? So I guess...
It's after Resident Evil 4, but I don't know if it's before 5 or this kind of before... What the fuck's happening there with that guy? Oh, I thought that was a dude on top.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, Resident Evil... Okay.
I don't know if it's before 6 or even if 6 exists in that universe. I guess 6 does exist because we have 7 and 8 now.
Right.
So, it's between Resident Evil 5 and 6. Or not 5 and 6, but...
After 4 and 5.
4 and 5, possibly after 5.
Okay. So, there's a little bit of Resident Evil 4, I guess, in it.
Yeah.
Or
No. It's before Resident Evil. It's before Resident Evil 5, but after Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. No, I'm saying it references Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Let me say that. I haven't played it, so I guess he saves his daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they basically you meet the president, which I've talked about, and you see his daughter in pictures only because they couldn't get the voice actor.
The voice actress or whatever?
Yeah.
And also it's a very nondescript, U.S. president. It's not not who it actually is supposed to be. It's not Bush. I almost said Trump for a second. It's not Bush. It's not like Obama. It's just like...
generic white president number 79.
Yeah.
Or whatever number the presidency is up to nowadays.
Yeah. I heard Wilson, but I guess that was the name of the Dick Cheney guy. But I'm like, wait, is this supposed to be Woodrow Wilson? Isn't he like the sixth president or whatever, from like the 1700s or whatever?
Life and in death.
Again, I have no clue. But basically, you meet the new characters, which is generic kind of Carlosian, like Mexican.
Can you hear me?
Kind
Carlos Mencia, or not Mencia.
like some. It's like it looks like Carlos from Resident Evil 3.
Hey, wait. Do
Yeah.
you mean Rose?
But
Is she here?
also he sucked. The guy in the movie fucking blows. Let's just put it at that. He does literally nothing in this movie.
Mother Miranda brought her to
Like less than nothing.
darkness.
But there's also a lot of characters that don't do anything in this movie.
Yes, we'll get to them later. Or no, yeah, we get to them a bit later.
Yeah.
And then you also meet
No.
Chinese chick
Where's Rose?
whose brother was
Who's
killed,
Mother Miranda?
but is now a zombie, but is getting better, trying to get better.
Right.
And the hero Padama
Right. Him. My man.
Rose is here?
and they're all in the Oval Office.
Yeah.
And suddenly,
For whatever reason. Why are they there again?
they're getting an assignment to go because they kind of knew stuff happened in Padama.
Right, okay.
So they're kind of like, oh man, I guess we already broke it.
Oh, what? Yeah, I guess it keeps that. What? Okay. Even though I hit new game, I guess it keeps the
Certain
goat
things.
destroying.
Yeah. So they kind of know, and they want to go and deal with the people who they believe caused the problems, which they believe is China. Oh man, look at that.
Oh.
The beginnings of why Chinese is important in this.
Yeah. No, do
Shows
they
it.
mention China at this point?
Yeah, or I guess maybe not, but they know.
I think it might be a little bit later, but...
Maybe, but also at the same time, I feel like they. Why else would they go to Shanghai?
Yeah,
Later.
because that's later, because it's after the events of whatever the fuck
I
happens
guess,
right
yeah.
here. But yeah, like... It's funny, too, because I'm like, wow, this is 2006, this is like... I mean, I guess shit was happening in China earlier than I thought. Because I thought it was at least...
I mean, I feel...
Because like only just now, we're kind of like, oh, China, right, is like this huge kind of threat now, I
Yeah.
guess.
But I feel like... Again, I'll talk about it later, but okay.
What are you doing here?
They're going to the White House to go get a mission debrief about something. And suddenly, zombies attack.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Out of nowhere, you're like, what the fuck?
in the middle of the White House. Like, I understand if it's, like, somewhere else, but it's, like, in the middle of the White House. They get caught by
They're not gonna
zombies.
hurt you.
Yeah, for whatever reason, there's
normal
just
people at last.
a sudden
Have
zombie
you seen any
attack.
other survivors?
No, yeah, the lights cut out, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck's happening?
And a singular zombie comes out and attacks.
The gate is locked.
No, like the whole place is overridden somehow. Like, what?
Well, not really. Like, if you think about it, because Leon comes in,
Well, there's
shoots
one.
the one dude,
Yeah.
they all go back to the Oval
We're sitting ducks
Office,
in here.
and then
The
they
old man
run
walk.
to somewhere, and then it's kind of like later.
One of the monsters.
No, there's one, and then
He's
there's
lost a lot of blood. We
there's no
have to
other
get into
zombies.
Louisiana.
there's at least 3 that Leon.
Oh no,
kills.
yeah. Then after they get the president to a safe location,
Be
the
quiet.
4 special
Don't
people
move
go
until I
out
get those
and
gates open.
Yeah,
look for stuff,
And
and
then-
they find a couple of zombies and blast them in the head super easy.
yeah. There's one of those other, the Padamistan guy, and then the girl kill really easily. And then also, like, these zombies are fucking. Holy shit, dude. They're like the slow moving ones.
Yeah, and they're also very easy as hell. Like, one shot to the head kills them.
I mean, yeah. Well, because it's zombies.
Well, I mean, like, even before, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
even in this game, you see can basically take a bunch of shots to the head.
Yeah, that's true. But it's a video game.
Yeah. Again, like this should have been, but
Yeah, but like, cause like the very first one, like dies and then crawls toward him or whatever. But like he's like moving super fast. I don't know if the animation was just weird or whatever, but like I'm like, what the fuck? He was just like crawling at you and shit. I was like, whoa, what the hell? Because I think like, cause yeah, slow moving zombies like in like The Walking Dead. I'm like, that would never happen in real. Like everyone, you would just like outwalk them. Like you'd never be able to I feel like there'd never be like a pandemic from those. But some like fast moving ones, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, those would
yeah.
fucking just kill people.
He's not used to relying on other people.
So basically after that, right, we also have to talk about not Chris.
Safer here than out there, that's for sure.
Claire Redfield.
Hey, right.
Because she's technically in the movie.
Well, she has to be because it's
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, not really.
Well, yeah, you have to put in a certain X amount of people that are in the movie or from the games.
Yeah, true. But at the same time, she does nothing. Let's just put it out there. She's basically this. She's supposed to be helping the Padam people.
Yeah, she's a journalist, I guess, or whatever.
It's not clear if she's a journalist, like one of those people who go to war-torn countries to help out the citizens rebuild and.
Right, because she was there and got like a picture of one of the people.
Yeah,
one of the kids, the mute kid in there.
Stay back.
She finds the kid with the mute who can't talk, but can draw like absolute god.
Is it god? I thought it was kind of bad.
Well, no, it's better. Like. Can you draw better?
No, but not
People are our friends.
I don't put that on my resume.
No, but it's better than like a lot of people.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And he like draws out basically Padam being attacked by zombies.
Yeah, just like
and Claire's like, oh shit, there's zombies here.
I said go.
And then that's basically it until you get back to after the president was almost killed by zombies kind of thing. Mm-hmm.
And I use almost killed by zombies in huge air quotes.
Because it wasn't even close.
So at this time, Claire and Leon see each other again, and she's like, "Oh man, I just want to talk to the president about getting help to the refugees in Padam. So she's talking to him about that, and he's like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll try and ask him."
Yeah, exactly.
And then that doesn't come up basically ever.
No, she's just like, what? Yeah.
And she's like, okay, talk to you later, bye. And then,
that is true. Like, there's a lot of things that are just like, what is happening? Nothing happens. And singing circle, what the fuck? Okay.
You had to look at the pictures for longer. So after that...
I was gonna say too, when they're like, when that first guy gets bitten because he's like, I got whacked in the head or something, and the first guy turns like, I found it so hilarious because like they all have flashlights because it's dark, I guess.
Yeah.
But then they all like show it for 1 second and then they take it off and then they, I guess maybe so if there was like non-zombies that...
Listen, it's tactical.
I know, like if there was non-zombies they'd be like, because then you like make it where the enemy doesn't know your position, I guess. But then like this is one part where he's like, "Are you okay?" And he's like shining the light right in the guy's face,
and you like directly in the eyeball.
He's like, "Are you okay?" Okay.
Like he's stabbing him in the face with his flashlight.
With the fucking flash. Yeah. He's blinding the dude as he's fucking dying. He's like, "I need help." So I thought that was super funny to me.
So then basically. I want to say Sean Pence, but one of the other White House kind of like I guess either the White House guy who's stupidly not evil, right, guys? That'd be weird that the White House guy would be evil. Basically goes, yeah, we found out it was definitely China. Is he kind of like doesn't look at the president in the eye?
Please tell me. What
I immediately was like, oh. Immediately at that point I was like, oh, this guy's like the bad guy or whatever. This guy's the conspirator. Because immediately he's just like, it's China. It is China. I was like, no one's gonna be like, where's the proof or like whatever. He's just like, I have someone reliable. It's definitely China.
Someone told me in a secret conference that it was China. That somehow got a virus that causes like people to become zombies into the goddamn White House.
Yeah. They somehow sent it all the way into the White House, and somehow.
So then, the most logical explanation to do basically after that is get on a submarine and fucking go to Shanghai to find out any information about the Chinese making zombies and sending them to the White House.
Yeah, because they're like, okay, we need to, I guess, go there for information. So like, okay, we're gonna send them, and then like, everyone else is like, no, we shouldn't do it. And then the president's just like thinks about it for a second, He's like, okay, we'll fucking do it. And just fucking send them there. And I was like, oh, okay.
Which comes to one of the funniest things I think about the movie.
Yeah, this is like in the next episode, I guess, right? Where,
yeah, it's episode 2. We talked like, oh yeah, this is in episode 1. But after that, I've lost count on which one is episode 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I know which one's episode 4, but 2 and 3 are so muddled together that I cannot tell which one begins at episode 2 and which one ends at episode 3.
Yeah. Well, because it also like kind of continues from one to the other.
Yeah.
And then like you said, it should have just been like a fucking
movie.
Yeah.
So
it's
they don't show them getting onto the submarine. They're just like, yeah, well, now we're on a submarine. Cool.
And they're fucking already on their way over there.
Yeah. And like,
and Leon's there, I guess, for whatever reason.
Yeah, dude. Hey, calm down, dude. No,
we're talking here.
We already said spoilers. Calm down.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fucking angry at this point.
So basically, they're on the submarine. They're like, yeah, we're gonna head to China. We're gonna get you there, and then we'll be there to make sure you're okay and come back.
Yeah.
Like a total normal thing to say. We're gonna be here when you come back.
Yeah.
You know, alive. Everything's gonna be alive and well here, basically.
Yeah. We're gonna figure out what is going wrong. What is happening? Trust us.
And so, like, I guess halfway through the shit, like, on the trip, all the crew dies. Just boom.
Yeah. You see some sort of, like, from, like, the point of view of whatever running up to one of the crewmates, and you're like, what? I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. Like, you think it's gonna be like some zombie or like some zombie-like creature that Resident Evil is known for.
Yeah. Like a licker, maybe, or something?
Something like that. Something that climbs, like, upside down or around walls, things like that.
Yeah.
Because it looks like that.
Elena, no.
So then,
there's nothing you can do.
Leon wakes up and is like, oh man, that was a good sleep. Let's go to the bridge and check on the crew. Hey guys, what's up? Oh shit, you're all dead.
Yeah, he goes there, they're all fucking dead. No, he's having a conversation. This is the first of many conversations with Panama Man Stan guy.
The hero Panama Man.
Yeah. Where he just says one fucking phrase one fucking thing over and over again. And after the eighth time, after the eighth time, you're like, I fucking get it, dude.
The world's gonna know true fear.
Yeah, he wants people to know fear for whatever reason. He's like, the world would know true fucking fear, and it's my ball sack or whatever.
So, I mean, pretty scary. Because it's gay.
And then it's so stupid.
So the crew's all dead.
The 8th time that he said that.
So after the crew, you find out they're all dead, basically, except for the engineer crew. Because they're like, hey, haven't we been trying to contact the people upstairs?
Step back.
About, like, you know, the command center, and I heard nothing. Because Padamadanus dude and the Chinese chick who works with Padamadanus dude, they come into the engine room, and the one random engineer dude goes, yeah, we haven't been able to contact the rest of them. And the two of them just go, oh, cool. Stab, and just kill them.
Yeah, they basically just fucking...
No idea why. They just stab them.
They just murder the shit out of them.
And then by this point, you're kind of like, they're just talking about fear a little bit too much.
Yeah.
So he's obviously a bad guy.
I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I kind of knew. I knew that they're kind of fishy because they're doing the whole... You know, they kind of lingers on them a lot, and then they kind of like... They have this one scene where they look at each other weirdly before in episode 1.
You kind of feel like those guys are already bad,
yeah,
and then this kind of like makes them 100% bad.
Yeah, you're like, oh, okay, I get it now. And he just fucking like... I like how the last guy, he just like... He throws his knife at the dude to kill him, and then he just like leaves the knife in his face, I guess.
Yeah. So then Leon goes, oh shit, now I have to figure out what's happening on this boat. Full of dead people, but not zombies.
Yeah. So Leon went like the other opposite way, I guess at the other end of the boat.
No, he's at the front, they're at the back. And so he's kind of like, well, I have to go back to find out what's happening. So he starts going back, finds some more bodies. He's like, oh man, they're dead. Okay. And then, of course, after he leaves them, the bodies move underneath.
Oh, yeah.
We'll find a safe house to put you
fucking
in so I
rats.
can find my daughter.
Yeah, and then you
My
find out
hunch
it's
is
just
she's in that old
mutated
castle.
weird rat.
Yeah, I guess
Because someone was like, yeah, here, can we put this crate in the fucking submarine? And it's like fucking jittering and like rocking back and forth.
Elena, no.
Full of, like,
That's not him.
and the guy
Not
goes,
anymore.
what's in the box? And he's like,
oh, is that what it is? I was wondering how it got in there. I was like,
no, this is like my headcanon.
Oh, it's your headcanon, okay.
Like, because how else does a fucking box, or like how do fucking like rats who are like mutated with some virus to kill a bunch of people get on a fucking submarine that only the president and these guys know about, really?
How do rats just in general get onto a submarine? It's like they can just appear there.
Yeah. So, in my headcanon, it's just some dude who's carrying a box that is super fucking suspicious. It's shaking too, and making squeaking noises, and it's like, yeah, sure, that can go on.
Please, for whatever reason, do not open this box. And it's all just like
shaking and like
it's got holes, but not holes big enough for rats to go through, so they can breathe, I guess.
Yeah, it's just so there's
some dude's like, well, what is that? And they're like,
supplies.
Nothing. Trust me, supplies.
Just
food. It's
rations.
So rations. Rations. Oh god, it's so stupid.
It's like, of course, you could have like lickers, hunters, all these weird zombie type creatures that are super scary looking and shit. No, it's just rats.
But then like he goes forward and he finds out that it's rats, and then there's like he's looking at a dead body, and there's like, or I guess a lot of dead bodies, and there are all these like things underneath moving is their skin, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then like this part was kind of cool.
Yeah, the rats kind of coming out of the...
Yeah, they're just like pouring out like a sea of these fucking rats.
Yeah, but like there's so many fucking rats.
Yeah, it's like insane. And I'm
like not only in this one dude, but on the ceiling as well.
And I'm like, oh shit.
Who's there?
I'm like, how the fuck is Leon gonna get out of here?
Mother Miranda!
And he just runs. He's like, oh fuck it.
Hey!
But then there's like some rats, like there's some parts where there's rats like ahead of him, I guess, too.
Yeah, there's just rats everywhere, and then Leon goes to the engine room, and he sees the knife, and he's like, wait a second, that's a knife that only Padamadan's hero uses.
Oh, that's before he escapes. Yeah, but like, he does this thing where there's water, I guess.
Oh yeah, he basically fucking fights the rats. Like, out of all the things you do when you're fighting zombie rats, you fight them. No.
Yeah,
I'd basically be like, well, fuck, I'm dead. Like, he hits an axe, he uses an axe on a couple of them. Yeah, and then he uses, like, maybe a fire extinguisher on a couple too?
I think so, yeah.
And then finally he's like, oh man, there's too many. I'm gonna use my big brain to electrify all the rats.
Yes. Somehow it puts the electrical
water
current into your water and then...
Well, no, he throws the axe, and the axe spins, and then hits the,
Right.
The electrical, which then also hits the water, which then fucking heals the rats.
And then he just jumps up and, like, hangs for a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm good here. And then he goes to the fucking engine room, and then...
finds the knife.
Which, like you said, it's the guy from...
Didn't think anyone was
You're like, wait, that knife looks familiar. Yeah. Because it's still there in the dude's face. I was like, wait, why don't you at least pick it up?
What the fuck are you?
And at the same time, someone set off the self-destruct thing on the boat, on the submarine.
Oh, right, yeah. I guess there's a self-destruct thing on the submarine.
Yeah. Just in case bioweapons get on board.
Just in case it's compromised.
So, basically, they...
Like, Leon escapes with them, I guess?
No, he goes up trying to get through to an area, and of course, who's up there but the two obviously betrayed characters who are kind of there to... What? Above average.
Almost there.
Apparently.
And of course, the two traitorous guys that the hero and the Chinese woman
are there.
And he's like, okay, I trust you enough to get us out of here, and then they escape. After the submarine explodes, like the whole thing explodes, there's no sign of an escape pod, and then 2 seconds later, after everything has settled, and after the explosion, it's kind of like, oh yeah, there's the escape pod.
Yeah, it just like comes out of the explosion. You're like, oh okay.
Like,
I guess that's how it works. I mean, it's underwater. Who knows? That's how.
You mean you'll screw around?
Sure.
Right, where's the fun in that? Give him to me.
So then, again, they go from somewhere under the ocean to in the middle of Shanghai.
Yeah, they're just in a Shanghai in a hotel, I guess. In Shanghai.
And I think this is episode 3 now.
Yeah, I think this is where it cuts from. Yeah.
Episode 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Because then
Some
Claire
of you are less
Redfield has a little bit more here
but
because she
I've made my
found out that one of the other soldiers of Panamadanistan, who worked with the hero of Panamadanistan, shot himself or killed himself.
Right, okay. Because before that, she was in a hotel in America doing that whole classic maps and pictures with the red twine.
Yeah. How does this all connect?
Yeah, the conspiracy. How do I connect this all? I wasn't paying attention.
You're the one who's arguing with Miranda's decision.
It was at like 2 in the morning. And I'm like, okay.
One day
As I was watching this.
take your ego.
So she basically is finding out that
my decision is final.
the vice president is causing some shit, and she wants to know more.
Thank you.
But she kind of knows enough. But not enough to know everything.
And gentlemen,
Yeah, because she goes to.
we thank you for.
Yeah, this is the one.
And now let
this
the
is one where
games
she goes
begin.
To the White House and basically go, before the vice president
I
goes.
was talking about the guy who shot himself and then she kills the cops on him.
Yeah, well, she does that, and then
No way.
after that, they basically, he basically goes to the guy. This is how, in the 4th episode, he's tied up.
Right.
Because she goes up to him, tries to get close to him, basically goes, I know what happened up to Afghanistan, and the guy has no emotion. He's like, okay, whatever. But then later, she gets captured.
Right.
And of course, it's one of the stupidest things too, because she's a survivor of Raccoon City, has survived so much, and then it's kind of like she knows like these dudes are coming,
Right.
and the first dude comes in, and it's like only one dude it looks like, because
Very nice, Ethan.
Yeah, because of the way the
shots
comes in.
Yeah, there's only one dude it looks like.
Yeah.
And so,
No, I think. Yeah, no, there was 2.
well, there's 2, but you only see one, and it only looks like there's one. And so she gets the surprise drop on him and kind of starts
Like
beating
a
the shit
lamp.
out of him.
Looks like a lamp or something.
Yeah, and then suddenly there's a second dude that just tases her, and she's like, oh! Falls down unconscious. Yeah. And that's kind of the end of her story for the part.
You're still alive.
Exactly. That's like literally the only thing she does in this fucking goddamn show.
And so now we go back to Shanghai, where Leon and the Chinese behind you. No, behind you. There.
Oh,
The way you are facing.
I forgot. I forgot what to do in this. Okay.
Shit.
So, back in Shanghai,
You truly are as strong as they say.
Leon and the two obviously traitors
Let you get away.
basically are now in Shanghai getting ready to go do some important spy business that doesn't go anywhere because Leon's like, yeah, I know you guys killed those guys on the boat and that you guys are bad, so can you tell me what's going on, really?
Yeah, he's like, so you shot all those guys or whatever, and then he's like, what? Which I thought this part was kind of funny to me because before when they were talking, when Leon was talking to that Afghanistan guy, he mentions something about I forgot what happened. Like
he talks about Raccoon City.
Yeah, they talk about Raccoon City, and then like he's telling him all, like the stuff that the like the U.S. is covering it up, and they're like. And they're like, they had to bomb it or whatever. He's like, and then Leon's all like, they didn't have to bomb it. Like, that was, like there were people there or whatever. And he's all upset. And then, like, the Panama guy's like defending it, and it's like that's the only thing they could have done. Sacrifice the city to save the
few, the many.
Yeah, the many or whatever, right?
Sacrifice the few to save the many, kind of thing.
But then in this one, like Leon's all like, "What? There's a conspiracy? Yeah. No, fuck you! I'm gonna turn you in. That's treason." And the other guy's like, "What?"
But basically, they're like, "Yeah, basically, the U.S. government fucked shit up and put zombies in Panama.
Yeah."
And Leon's like, I need proof of this. Can you show me proof? And they're like, that's why we're here. And it's like, wait, I thought you were here to spy on China.
No. So, we're here to for America from China. What? How does that work?
But then Leon doesn't believe them, and the guy goes for a gun. The hero Panama who we also find out is taking these drugs to kind of make sure he doesn't turn into a zombie.
Yeah, because he got fucking bit in the previous thing, and then there's that guy with the... He's like, you have to take these fucking things.
So Leon just kind of like blasts the guy in the head. Like the hero Panama just gets one shot in the head.
He fucking destroys him, and then like...
The Chinese girl is like
watching from the background or fucking
listening to the
wall.
Yeah, they get into a quick gunfight.
And then she runs, and then
she kind of like fight a bit.
I was just thinking,
and then the whole place explodes.
Now here's something I haven't seen.
No, does it? No.
Yeah, because at one point she runs away, and then Leon and Leon basically somehow finds her and catches up to her.
Oh my.
Yeah.
After beating up so many other people. Like, she's going to see her brother and her father, and somehow Leon finds them, and after beating up, like, the Yakuza or whatever, or, like, the gang members that are guarding them, they basically explain, yeah, this is my brother, he's turned infected, and we're trying to save him. And he's like, oh, and this is the proof. Cool, I believe you now.
Yeah.
And then you have enough firepower.
Yeah.
I can now offer an expanded weapon.
Yeah, I was gonna say before that too. It's kind of funny that they, like, is this just in the middle of Shanghai and there's just shots in the middle of this hotel? Like none of the other like residents in the building are like, what the fuck? There's just gunshots. Nothing happened because of that.
Yeah, nothing happens. You know, it's fine.
Yeah, but then she goes to the. I guess he's sneaking, falling behind her, and
and again, this is like the whole like. They go from point A to point B without any, like, acknowledgement of the in-between. Because how you have to be able to see someone in Shanghai going through the streets and following them to a building, getting into the building, and that's like a whole movie unto itself almost.
Have a wonderful adventure.
Yeah, something like that.
So they cut that out, and they're just in there. And then I don't know what happens, like... Does the government attack them? Like the U.S. government?
Well, yeah, because I don't even know. But yeah, like remember,
I just know that they get into a fight and the whole place burns and breaks down.
Yeah, because he talks to them, and then they reveal the whole story, and they show the brother there, and he's like all like super just infected or whatever. And they're just like prolonging his life, I guess, just to
hopefully find a cure. But in the end, he just dies from this attack, basically.
Yeah, and it's fucking funny.
Again, I also want to point back, the rap part was actually one of the moments that I liked from the game, from the movie. Sorry, from the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the parts. So, so I think that's where episode 3 kind of ends.
Yeah, I guess so. Cause I don't know. I guess it was the U.S. or something. Yeah, because someone blows up
something blows up or someone attacks and the whole place crumbles.
Blows up and then they kill
an
the old
unauthorized attack on some other country's soil.
Civilians, basically.
Yeah, on civilians that no one really talks about at all. You know.
Yeah, and it's
like
crazy.
Nothing bad happens. Like China doesn't go, "Hey, the fuck, America."
Yeah, what the fuck? You just blow up. You just killed these two people. These are like innocent people.
Yeah.
They're not like military bases.
Well, one of them is a former military, I guess. Yeah,
I guess. And then, what's it called? Like the old, yeah, because like the old guy dies, and then I guess it's presumed that they're dead because he goes to try to save
his son, which is her brother.
Yeah, and then Leon saves himself and her.
But they have the chip that basically says the U.S. government is a fucking bunch of assholes.
Yeah, and they caused it or whatever. And
then we come back to Claire.
Yeah, because I guess this is episode 4 now. Right?
Yeah, where she's now in some underground lair somewhere.
Yeah, some underground lair of a boss.
By the way,
Batman villain.
By the way, while this is happening, I guess there's a part where the vice president and the president are talking about, yeah, we have to fucking take immediate action and basically
Mother,
go.
I bring you fresh
and say we're helping Afghanistan by putting troops in there, like America does.
Now,
like put troops in a country that need troops in a country.
That's how we do it, okay?
Well, Ethan,
they need people in there. They need democracy.
My little brother's idiot games,
and so
let's see how
they're going to have a big press conference about that while also declaring war on China or something.
Right, yeah. Yeah, they're going to have like a big press conference.
Yeah.
And then,
so
I guess the plan was just to fucking, just all out war, be like, hey, we're going to have a war with China.
Because they fucking tried to kill the president of the United States.
Starting to go understand.
Because that one guy's like, China fucking did it. They attacked our soil.
Now, daughters.
Even though it was you.
First, I must inform Mother Miranda.
So, basically, Claire finds out, dun dun dun, it was the vice president. The vice president wanted to do it all for money.
Or something, I guess.
Yeah. And basically get money from selling bioweapons and starting wars.
Right. Because that would be so fucking smart.
Yeah.
And start a zombie apocalypse.
Even Claire kind of... Not, wait, is it Claire? Redfield?
Yeah, Redfield.
Okay. I've been saying Chris for so long that as soon as I said it right the first time, it's like, what? No, that can't be right.
That can't be your name.
So, Claire basically, he says, you're not a monster, you're just a fucking idiot. And it's like, yeah, no, shit.
Yeah, no.
But she's in this underground lair full of test tube soldier things.
Yeah.
Which is, by the way, in the United States, like near where the president's going to be making this press release.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to more of the structure and the things inside the structure in a bit. Because that's a whole thing unto itself.
I guess it's right underneath the whatever they're planning to do. I don't...
Well, I mean...
understand the secret base.
Yeah, but at the same time, the whole structure of this thing is fucking amazing, if you ask me. And this is one of the... probably one of the best places, like one of the best, places in Resident Evil that take place.
It's hilarious.
So, the vice president is kind of like telling Claire all these secrets. And, you know the two people who were... The three people who are in China?
Yeah.
Well, the hero of Afghanistan is alive. Guess what? After getting shot in the head, he's alive. And he's in America somehow.
Right. Oh, I didn't even think about that too, yeah.
It's the next episode.
They're in China.
They're in China, and now they're in America.
Now they're in America, yeah.
In some underground secret base that never has been talked about before.
Everyone knows about now.
And so the hero of Afghanistan is like, I'm alive, and we're gonna spread terror and to cause fear. And the vice president, yeah, look at me, I got the hero of Afghanistan on my side.
Yeah.
And the hero of Afghanistan's like, lol, you've been tricked, butto.
Yeah.
And he basically turns into Resident Evil style monster after human flesh cocoon kind of thing goes away.
Yeah, he like pins the... No,
like,
does he?
Yeah, he kind of hulks out.
No, I know, but he like pins the guy first against the like one of the things, and then he hulks out.
Yeah, but then this Hulk size human, by the way, Hulk size, like giant arms, giant body, giant legs kind of thing. Instead of like fucking crushing him or like ripping him apart, he just kind of bites into him with his like normal human face teeth.
Yeah. Out of everything they could do, claw him, throw him, because he can do... It's real that he can do a bunch of shit.
By the way, this is when Chris and that Chinese woman... By the way, remember, that's why the Chinese were important, because they're thinking about going to war with them. That's why China's important, guys.
They're really important, okay?
So, again, the people who were in Shanghai appear in the secret underground facility.
Yeah.
We meet again.
And Claire sees Leon and...
Yeah, also, how did they get in there, too? Because there is one part, I remember, because we watched that one today, because I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
The last episode.
They just appear in the elevator.
But there's like a tunnel and they're running through it.
Yeah, they that's how they see the establishing shot that they're there.
The very same.
That's it. They don't show them flying from Shanghai in like commercial.
Or like how they knew about this and
get to the United States, get to the secret base after finding it somehow.
Welcome.
Going and fighting some guards probably to get there. Like all these things, and so they get there and they see the guy who the hero Panamanistan has hulked out into a monster,
and fucking no reaction.
Yeah, they don't really have a reaction. They're just like, oh yeah, that is him. Like, it's not like, oh shit, no way, he's a fucking monster now.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yeah. They're literally like, no one's like, what the fuck, like. Because, you just see
I mean,
that
at the same time...
I mean, there's zombies, but that's different.
At the same time, if you know Leon Kennedy's story and Claire, sure.
Yeah.
Claire's story, you know what they faced.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
So it's kind of like, wait, that's what you become? You don't become like a giant, like, slug monster that, like, eats fucking trains and shit?
Yeah. And also you can talk for some reason. Like a normal person.
So somehow,
oh wow, somehow you can fucking just talk and shit.
And after they all get in there and fucking the vice president gets bit and just runs away, never to be seen again almost for the rest of the movie.
Yeah. What happened? Like, did he just fucking throw him or what?
Yeah, he just no, he didn't even throw him. He just dropped him, and the guy was like, "Oh, let me get my fucking textbooks off the ground," kind of. Like thing with like the vaccines.
Classic nerd or whatever.
Yeah. After their jock like slaps the books out of their hand.
Yeah. Pick up all the fucking books.
Yeah, but instead of books, it's vaccines. So.
Oh right, yeah, is it? Yeah,
and then he just kind of goes, and like runs away.
He's like, fuck y'all.
And then finally, after the guy fucking hulks out and does all this shit, does the whole base go, oh shit, I actually have a job to do. Wait, is that a fucking infected guy in the main area without authorization? And basically goes, yeah, it's time to fucking terminate this place.
Right.
And this is the best thing I've seen in a fucking Resident Evil game.
Yeah,
this whole place is like a tower. Like underground.
Yeah, it's like a silo.
Huge an underground silo. And,
it's like the thing from like Resident Evil, I think it was 2 or 3.
Let me just look at underground structures in Resident Evil. Oh shit, there's so many.
Yeah, it's literally like the exact same in every single one. Yeah.
So, there's a bunch of underground facilities. Can you be more specific? But there's
so yeah, they turn on the what's it called? The like the fail safe for some sort of
reason. Which instead of like just torching the whole place, blowing it up,
yeah.
The brightest ideas on this earth decide we're gonna fill it with acid, like fucking. Like, melt your face acid. Or, like, melt metal plastic. Or metal, shit. Like, acid. Like, okay. That would be fine on, like, a room. But this is, like, a whole silo. Which is about 4, like... not even 4 stories. There's, like...
Yeah, it's, like, pretty fucking tall and
it's
wide.
Like a huge, like, silo. Like, underground silo. That like seems fucking ridiculous that you would have enough acid to fill this whole fucking silo.
It's a football field, like wide, but like it's like 4 football fields tall.
Yeah, and they have apparently enough to almost fill the entire thing with acid.
Yeah. So these things just pour out of the side, and then it literally is just pouring acid onto the fucking sides.
So the thing's pouring with acid, which by the way fills almost the entire place. But instead of letting the fucking place just fill up, all the soldiers in, like, test tubes, basically, just get, like, yeeted off the platform into the acid.
Yeah.
Which, again, there's no need for that, because the whole thing fills with acid.
Yeah, so they're just yeeting them into the acid to kill them, I guess, because that's their failsafe in case anything happens.
And so, Leon's still not noticing Claire.
Oh, yeah.
Because he only notices... They only notice each other later.
She's still tied to a fucking chair, and then the whole room is filling up with acid.
So Leon and this Chinese girl basically go and try and, like, stop Panamanian hero monster guy now.
Yeah. They're trying to, like, reason with them, I guess, and then but he's just like, fear.
Fear. We're gonna show the whole world fear. And the girl's like, but we have the fucking thing that basically says they did this, and you don't need to show them fear this way.
Yeah. We can show them fear this other way. We have proof, literally.
And so he's like, no.
No. I gotta show them my fear boner.
And then this is the part where he's kind of like, she's like, we can show them you're not dead yet. And he's like, I've been dead this whole time. Like some fucking emo kid. And basically breaks her arm. This person that's been his ally the entire time.
Oh,
and then snaps her neck.
Right, yeah, just fucking murders the shit out of her.
And it's kind of like, whoa, shit, holy shit.
It's kind of like, alright. Like, I guess you did that. The fuck, that guy just appeared.
And so, again, she's dead, so...
Yeah, just fucking, kills the person that's
been helping him.
I mean, I guess you could say, like, oh, the fucking thing corrupted him, too.
Yeah, but at the same time, like...
The serum, I guess, corrupted him.
Well, I think it's the virus that corrupted him, but...
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, the virus.
Because vaccines cause autism, not...
not zombie infections?
Yeah, they don't make you crazy, they make you autistic. Come on.
Nice.
So...
Yeah, he fucking just murders the shit out of her.
And she has... I guess she either has this stuff, but like, Leon picks it up later, or Leon has it the entire time, because somehow Leon has it at the end of the movie, but we'll get to that.
Oh, yeah.
But Leon gets yeeted down a couple flights, and while she's dead, and he finally goes, oh shit, there's Claire, as the acid's almost up to Claire's, like, neck, killing her.
Yeah, the acid's, like, literally, like, a quarter way up, like, it's basically, like, on her knees almost already.
But she's not in the acid. She's somehow wiggled her chair.
She's wiggling her chair, but it's like the entire bottom of the chair is almost like filled with acid. So
yeah, but she wiggles her chair to some table and like breaks her like duct tape hands and legs, and then basically climbs up to this area that is easily jumpable to the next area. But she goes, Leon! And Leon's like, oh shit, Claire.
Oh shit, Claire.
And like runs after her.
Yeah.
And kind of goes, here, take my hand. Even though it's like a foot jump away.
Yeah, it's fucking super easy.
And then, of course, they land on each other. It's like, we should really save the world right now instead of just being on each other. Yeah, I guess you're right. Kind of.
Yeah. It's that classic, like, oh, we should really, like, you know, it's a classic thing where they both fall onto, like, on top of each other with their parts.
And it's like, oh, we should really stop meeting like this.
Yeah. But also, you forgot to mention Leon and... Because the guy, the Panam monster guy, jumps all the way to the top of the thing.
Oh yeah, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
He's jumping from, like, platform to platform, like fucking Mario and DK type thing.
Like a fucking, like the Hulk. He goes to the top of the thing, but then, like, literally 10 seconds later, like, Leon and the Asian girl are all the way up there as well.
Oh yeah. They, like, again, I've said it before, I say it again. They appear, they're in one area, and then suddenly they're in Area B.
Yeah.
Which just fucking drives me wild, because, again, they were at maybe, like, mid-level platform, now they're at the top of the platform.
Yeah.
Like, the first area.
Mm-hmm. And then they're all the way at the top somehow. It's like, what?
Of this one area. Because this whole silo has like multiple areas that kind of close off and fill with acid.
Yeah.
But the guy jumps up and then starts digging his way through the floor.
Yeah. And then, yeah, exactly. To go to
the next floor and to get to the top. But again, Leon and the other people who were there, Kennedy, not Casey, not Ashley. What's her name? Fuck.
The Asian one?
No, not the Asian one. I'm just calling her Asian.
Yeah, I don't know her name. I don't.
But the other one, Claire.
Yeah.
They disappear. Like they take the stairs and then they jump through the same hole.
No, they jump like the Hulk guy.
You stupid man thing.
They appear up there. And finally,
I won't forgive you.
Claire does something useful by Leon telling her, go up to the control panel and fucking wreck shit.
No, I was gonna say too. So like, all this is, or before that when they somehow magically get to the top, Claire, or so like when they somehow magically get to the top of the first thing,
mm-hmm.
And then that was before he kills her. Then he kills the Asian girl. Then somehow Leon's all the way at the bottom of the stairs and gonna help, all the way at the bottom of the structure and is gonna help.
Well, he got yeeted from the platform.
Oh.
Instead of Leon like falling to the Panamanian stand hero guy at his feet, he rolls off to the side and lands kind of near the bottom of the structure.
Oh, okay.
While the Chinese chick basically gets dropped in front of the Panamanian stand guy.
Not like this.
But yeah, they basically then go to the next level, which is the same thing because the acid's still rising.
Yeah, it's an insane amount of acid. Like it makes no sense.
Like there's like Rilu said, it's like a football field wide and like 4 to 5 foot fields.
It's still filling.
Yeah,
and it's like it's gallons. It's like 1 million gallons of just acid. It's like how the fuck? How much? Like, is this where all the and we're just joking around? Like, is this where all the military budget goes? Is this where half of the like was it like 26 billion, 260 billion like dollars that?
Yeah, this is why the education's cut in America.
Yeah, they're like, we need acid to build this one silo.
We need this much acid for this one secretive silo.
Yeah. Do you know how many silos we have? This is just one. We have like 400 around the globe, and they all do this. It is so much. It makes no sense.
Oh, it's just fucking stupid. But it's a fucking funny as well, just thinking about it. So, they get to the next, like, section, which is the last section for the whole, like, area, because, I guess above it is the surface, because you see a light in it coming through it. But, again, the big guy just starts fucking Donkey Konging / Hulk jumping up his way up there to this next ceiling.
Yeah.
And, again, Leon goes, you, Claire, you're a woman, you need to be told what to do. Go to that control panel.
Right, yeah, go here.
And so, she goes there and, like, starts pushing buttons. And it's fucking annoying because all she goes is, yes, yeah. Which, and that only leads to, like, one machine arm, like, moving a thing slightly down. And then Leon just fucking shoots it with a bazooka to drop it further. Because again, the gun cabinets in this are normal like machine guns and pistols, and then fucking rocket launchers and like an AT like anti-tank fucking rifle.
Right. Yeah, it's like
it's like what?
There's just a fucking closet of just this rocket launchers and shit, and you're like, how? Why?
And so
it's as always it's
funny.
Fair exchange.
And then Claire like is a journalist, but then she like goes to this computer in this super secret base, and it's like, I know how it works, and like sets off this like thing. I forgot what it does, but yeah.
It just it slowly lowers one of the, like, crates, which we don't have any idea what's in the crate. It's just a crate.
But to think you want to
And so I'm, like, thinking, is this just where they hold the acid? Is that one of the containers of acid that they have the acid in?
Yeah. It's just this is the acid. This is all the acids we have.
So,
oh
God.
It's so funny.
So then the banana stand guy goes, you know what, I'm fucking tired of Claire doing stuff in this fucking TV show. And fucking takes a fucking walkway and yeets it at her.
She's done too much.
And then she gets knocked out.
Yeah. And that's her usefulness is done.
And then Leon's like, oh no, I've lost my other missile launcher. Well, better get the anti-tank rifle. And climbs up to the top where the other guy has already jumped to.
Yeah.
And basically,
instead of shooting from afar,
he kind of goes up and goes, we can't do this. You're not that type of person. And he goes, and the guy goes, fear, 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 true fear.
Fuck. Yeah, it's just like fear.
And so, oh shit. Ma'am, you're a little bit too close. COVID restrictions, please.
Mother said stale, but I
don't think you can shoot or kill her.
It's okay, I have unlimited ammo.
Oh, you do? Shit. I don't know where you're supposed to go.
I don't know either.
Ugh, so thirsty.
I forgot what. Oh yeah, I forgot. What the fuck? But yeah, it's.
How's it feel?
And so, in this new fight of theirs, Leon Kennedy has this anti-tank rifle, but he's not aiming it. Like, he's not scoping down the sight. He's just kind of looking at the guy who's hulked out. And the guy goes, fear, 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 and charges at him.
We also forgot to mention that, like a fucking video game, the fucking... the fucking Panama Stand Resident Evil form is like...
The hero of Panama Stand's, like, monster form, of course, has, like, the glowing weak spot in the middle of his chest.
It's glowing, like, it's like that turtle with the exposed heart. His heart is on the outside, in glowing red, and just like, like a fucking video game boss. And then on the back as well, but then like... Instead of shooting that, Chris decides to... Or not Chris. Leon...
I got you.
Leon decides to shoot the fucking heart, or shoot the fucking arm off, and his arm just gets shot.
Anti-material, like this anti-tank rifle.
Yeah, this fucking...
And the arm does, like fucking explode and, like, launch off.
Yeah, it just fucking, like, explodes and goes away.
But unfortunately, Leon doesn't know how to reload so quickly that he can shoot again, or just shoot again, because he misses. Like, he gets one shot off that hits, and then the guy gets to him and knocks the anti-tank rifle away.
Yeah.
And grabs Leon by, like, the face. By the way, the guy has already killed, like, multiple people, and is going to kill Leon again, most likely by, like, snapping his neck, because he's done it before.
Yeah. Well, that's what you think. You're like, okay, he's just going to snap his neck, and he's just done.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of Leon, right? No, because, of course, Banana Man's hero is like, fear, 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 fear.
Yeah, he has to give him a monologue about fear again. And it's like, alright, we get it.
We get it. You'll have a giant boner for fear.
And then he kind of lightly throws him away.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Instead of killing Leon, where he has him in his grasp, he kind of chucks him towards, like, the one lever that fucking drops the whole container.
Yeah, because it's revealed that there's containers, and they're all in these containers, and then you can, like, just switch this lever, and then the whole thing just drops.
What have you done to my daughter?
And then, so that's what happens.
And so, Leon does that, and the whole platform falls. And basically, the Pan Amazon's hero basically falls into the acid. with the box, but you don't see Leon fall because guess what? He basically just goes, yeah, there's just this random rope nearby that you didn't see from any angle.
Yeah, this is random rope out of nowhere.
And basically, oh, you opened it, I think, or no?
Oh, already?
No, you did. And so, basically, Leon's completely fine, Claire's completely fine, and basically, Leon's like, good, we finally dealt with this guy. And he goes up to start monologuing himself like, what the hell? I guess you were like the real Resident Evil here, kind of fucking stupid monologue.
Yeah, I guess you were the real fear or something.
Yeah,
like,
but
what?
before he can actually say that kind of lame-ass line, because they don't want to have Leon be a lame-ass character, the fucking guy starts to come alive, even though he's just like part torso, no arms.
Yeah.
And he's like...
He's just being strong. He's being hung on this like this metal pole thing.
Yeah, and he's still like melting into acid.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because that whole place was filled up with acid, and then
this is like
and then the next scene, the acid's like lower.
Yeah, there's scene inconsistencies. Let's just say that. So the guy starts going, "Yeah, you're gonna be the next guy to cause fear," and Leon, Leon is like. What?
Yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
And, then the guy goes, I'm dead now, and, like, falls back into the acid and fucking dies.
He fucking just melts, yeah.
And you're like, oh, maybe he's gonna, like, go to stage 2, like all Resident Evil boss guys go to.
Yeah, I thought for sure he was gonna be fucking going into evil, or, yeah, like, what's it called? What would they all turn into? There's no fucking blobs of... whatever, even in this game.
I don't know, but it's like one of those things that you expect another phase from the boss, but there's never another phase.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, alright, I guess he's just dead.
Yeah, and in this, at the same time, because I forgot about this, the president's is meeting up with the people, like the leader of Afghanistan.
Right.
And, the one dude that you haven't seen for the rest of the movie from, like, the beginning, who nearly got killed by the first zombie.
Oh, right, yeah, the Carlos guy. Yeah.
The Carlos-looking guy basically gets a message from Leon after Leon phones him going to the secret base, going, yeah, it was all the vice president's fault. Tell the president and say it's from Leon. And he goes, what do you mean? He's not going to believe me. Like, this is fucking bullshit. And before he can really get any answer, Leon hangs up.
Yeah, he's like, fuck it, I'm gone.
And so the president's about to make this speech that they're going to need troops in Afghanistan.
And then, yeah, the Carlos guy is like
it's not even like, you don't even know if Carlos, like, it's not even like one of those scenes where you see the president walk up and Carlos wannabe kind of goes, like, whispers and you can't hear it, and then the president goes, should I, like, say it?
Oh, yeah,
thing?
that kind of thing.
It's like, it's not, like, it's not told, it's shown.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, do I go with this?
Yeah.
But no, it's like, you see him go up and go,
because he is in my
Mr.
castle
President,
and has already
the
proven too
fucking
much for my
vice
daughter to
president
handle.
fucking did all
When
this shit, we have evidence and all.
It wasn't China.
And the president goes,
Because like, what the do you have proof of this? And the guy's like,
Leon told me. And it's like, the president kind of makes a face like you don't know if he's going to do the right thing or not, but you know that he's going to do the right thing.
Yeah.
But
he's like, my daughter, he saved my daughter.
But at the same time, like, the president's speech is kind of like, we are going to help the people of Afghanistan. And it's like, wait, that sounds like you're going to go into the country to help them. We're going to let them do it on their own. Wait, so you're not. We are here to help them. we're not going to, it's like all over the place. Like, what? Are we not helping? Are we going in? We're not going in? Like,
yeah, it's very unclear. Like, wait, are we going to invade? No, we're not. What was going on? You're just going to send troops? Like, that's like what we've basically been doing this whole time. for many years.
Ungrateful, selfish wretch.
So,
yeah, it's so funny.
My house.
It doesn't make it clear, but I guess in the end they don't bring troops to Afghanistan.
Yeah, I guess. Or I guess they do the right thing,
because the president has to be the good guy.
Yeah. Damn. Or they have to do the right thing and stop
the evil people in government.
Yeah.
And so
it's government bad.
Because the people in the government who do bad things are bad.
Yeah. Some people in the government are bad.
Do your worst. After all this, Leon and Claire meet up. After, I guess, Claire goes to the hospital to get her arm checked out because it was broken.
Right, yeah.
And Leon, and she's like, yeah, Leon, I need that fucking data so I can tell everyone about it. Right. And at the same time, Leon's like, but that might cause fear.
Yeah. He's like, what that guy's been telling me this whole time might be true. Fear might happen.
And so instead of letting the people know and like be afraid, yes, but also know about it and then like know that these people were bad and not vote them in again.
Yeah, or
get a better view on like their whole existence.
Yeah, or just be like, holy shit, like they can't actually do this bioweapon zombie shit.
They were doing this shit underneath our noses, and they're like, we don't want this because this has happened before in our own country.
And they could endanger, yeah. Because it was Raccoon City, and now it's this foreign city.
Like I'd let you get
and it's like, maybe we could get like if you reveal it, maybe you could like get some sort of committee and push them out so they don't do this shit anymore.
Yeah, like get a committee to like get the expenditure understood at least.
Yeah.
Because all that acid was like a fucking waste, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the fucking real question. Where, there's so much acid, why are we spending so much, why are we spending 70% of our budget on acid? That's just too much.
Uh-oh, you're struck, there's bars.
I didn't see there's bars there. It's like Eminem.
So then, of course, instead of letting Claire have the data, Leon's like, I'm just going to hold on to it in case. We can talk about this later.
Yeah, they're like, I don't want to do it, and then they're like, alright.
And that's the end of that, basically, story. Except, you see the vice president getting more of the drugs to keep them non-zombie.
Yeah, I almost said Mike Pence.
You can literally put any white dude who fucking does horrible things within the Oval Office.
Wasn't it that we used?
Wilson, I think?
No, the real world one that was...
Mike Pence? I said Mike Pence.
Yeah. Oh, no, the guy that was behind...
Dick Cheney?
Yeah, Dick Cheney. Yeah. The fucking Dick Cheney guy. Yeah, he's like inserting more, and it looks like he's like... There's someone else in the room, I guess, or something?
Yeah, some other secretive, like...
There's some other secret lair
dude
that he's in?
Well, it's like a safe house, it looks like, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But there's another shady dude who looks like a really shady, like Man in Black kind of dude.
Yeah.
And gives him some of the drug to keep him alive and normal.
Yeah.
And on the box of it, it's so spooky I can barely see it. It says Tricell.
Oh yeah. And we're like,
the 5 people who know about it, it's like I looked it up. It doesn't say when the first game it comes into, but I know at least one of them is one of the games that does have it is Resident Evil 5.
Oh, okay.
And they kind of help the terrorist organization that's in it. You've unlocked the door. You can push it open.
I know. I was just wondering where the zombie was. Because I can hear. Oh, there. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like Umbrella, right? Because that's like
the main people.
Yeah.
No.
It's whatever Tricell or whatever that means.
So yeah, that's basically the movie after that.
That's literally it. That's where it ends, and you're like, oh, okay. I guess there's gonna be more. And it's like, I don't know if it's worth to watch more.
And okay, can I just ask you a question, Brilu? You know how it said the guy goes fear, 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 right?
Yeah.
So he's talking about a lot of fear, but the TV show is called Infinite Darkness.
Yeah. You wanted infinite fear?
I want at least like I'm going to turn this whole place into like into darkness or something. Like fucking make this Kingdom Hearts kind of shit, where it's like. Darkness, 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 darkness.
So you just have two stupid sayings?
Yeah. Instead of fear. But,
fear, yeah. But we need fear.
But it's kind of stupid because it's like, why name it Infinite Darkness when there's nothing dark or infinite about it?
Yeah. Well, there's the one scene in the beginning with... or the White House thing where it all goes dark.
Yeah, but that's the darkest thing in the whole movie, or the TV show.
That is true.
Fucking starts playing Megalovania.
I like how they can just... They just give you like so much free. You don't even have to like worry about it. But yeah, like it's just all fear, and you're like, okay, why? It doesn't really factor into anything.
Yeah, to me, I feel like it's kind of, again, it's not the greatest movie.
Yeah.
I find some entertainment from it.
Mm-hmm.
For my own, like, twisted personality. Like, the fucking rats, like, running out of a dude.
Yeah.
All the weird rats kind of thing was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
But there's better bioweapons you can show.
True, exactly. There's just, like, cooler shit you could maybe do. And then but they don't, and you're like, okay.
And the whole underground structure filling up with acid was pretty cool. And funny.
Yeah, no, that was fucking hilarious. But then, yeah, it's like, okay. So I guess...
I feel like there's a lot of stuff that they cut out for no reason.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it could have been, like, longer.
Longer and
like,
better
more episodes
edited.
and, like, explain what the fuck was...
going on and explain themselves a little better. So the whole thing is the military complex is bad.
Yeah. Which is like, alright.
I've seen TV shows and other games do it better. Like,
yeah,
if you want military complex bad, play Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah. Or just like, like any type of those games.
Where
it's so,
trying to
where, it just does it better and shit. Oh.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And then there's other movies that do it better. Like, TV shows and movies that do it better.
You safe. How worthy.
No, right? Just fucking glitch the shit out of it.
So sorry.
They do it better and make it clearer. And
you'll find your
again, I explained before where Resident Evil is about getting to the location.
Need of anything
it's not being at the location and then transitioning to a new location.
Welcome. You're sure
it's
to
being
find
at a location,
new.
seeing it, and then getting to a new location through the old location.
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
I mean, I guess it kind of follows out a little bit.
No, really.
No.
How does Leon and everyone get from like China to like America?
Oh yeah, no, sure it doesn't.
How did they get from the presidency to like the Oval Office to like the submarine?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
How did they get from the submarine to the middle of China?
I would buy such things.
You're like, what the fuck is going on?
Sorts of weapons,
like, at least I feel like even Resident Evil 6 has kind of like, you go to part A to part B to there, but you kind of go through it like in a somewhat like known manner. You know where you're kind of going.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like, you go through old areas to get to new areas.
Right. Yeah, no.
So to me it was just kind of like, holy fuck, I'm whiplashing because I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, everyone's just traveling. Either this is taking place in weeks, or everyone's just like
super fucking
fast traveling.
Yeah.
yeah, which is why it kind of has almost like a video game.
Yeah, it's
feel to it. Where you're like, what? Is this a video game?
I feel like if they put more effort into like either making it longer and either a decent TV show.
Yeah.
Like, again, this is Resident Evil. I think there's only like 3 instances of fighting monsters in this whole like TV show.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's the zombies, the rats, and then the fear guy.
Yeah, the fear. Yeah, and there isn't really even that much. There's like only a handful of stuff that happens,
and everything else is there's nothing else.
Yeah, it's just like conspiracy. And you're like, all right, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like okay, I get it. I guess people are bad.
Like why Resident Evil 3 was good because you have Nemesis on your ass, kind of like appearing
constantly. Yeah.
Like, there's nothing like that. There's, like, no scary bioweapon, like, fucking barging into the submarine to spew out, like, rats to kill Leon and the rest of them.
Yeah. Or just, like, stuff like that. Yeah, it's funny. But, yeah, then I guess... Because I guess they plan to do...
Possibly
more seasons because they have that guy still alive and he's still injecting shit, so...
I don't know if they're planning to do more or if it's kind of like, hey, we need stuff to fix, like, connect the universe more.
Like, I don't know.
Like,
maybe
getting Resident Evil 5 and 4 kind of connected more and, like...
Yeah.
Trying to leave out 6, but not really.
Yeah, exactly. I could see that, I guess, but I feel like it... I don't feel like that was, like...
The main idea?
Their main, or what they were trying to go for.
Yeah.
Because it feels like, because the other guy's still alive, he's still injecting shit because he got bit, so now he has to, like, do that constantly to not turn. And then, I don't know what the plan is, but maybe he's gonna go to China or something.
Yeah,
defect to China or to go to some other state and, like, sell the bioweapons.
His ideas for bioweapons or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and then start some shit in some other country.
Like, if you want to watch a good Netflix show, just watch Castlevania. Like,
it's true. That is a lot better.
Like, it does
animation.
It does a lot of the same thing. It has the corrupt upper class basically fucking everything over for the normal people.
True.
Which is, in Resident Evil's case, is the rich companies making fucking terrorist type weapons that turn people into zombies.
Yeah.
In Castlevania, it's the church fucking over everyone in Wallachia.
Yeah.
And then it's like the few people who are like, yeah, this isn't... You guys fucked this up, but we're going to fix it, kind of thing.
Yeah. No, that's true. I didn't think about that, yeah. Yeah, like an actual good... I mean, it is also good by itself.
Yeah, it's good by...
It's just very, very good.
Yeah. It's
Castlevania.
Like, but it also kind of has... These characters don't die, and you can probably see them again in the next season.
Yeah, that's true.
And they do stuff with those characters. This just feels like super rushed.
Yeah.
Like, the closest thing I can even imagine... Like, even though I said Castlevania is kind of similar to it...
Yeah.
The closest thing I can actually say, like, this feels like to me is... And I know you're going to groan about this, but it feels like a Gundam movie I've seen. Like, not the other one on Netflix, but if someone has seen Gundam... Mobile Suit Gundam F91, which was supposed to be a series... Like, a bunch of episodes of TV... But then they decide, no, it's going to be a movie.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of like that, where it kind of jumps around. There doesn't seem to be making a lot of sense in a lot of areas. They just kind of go from B to A, and there's some action.
Oh, okay.
And it
has better story and stuff?
I mean, it has a story, and it's kind of interesting, but...
Oh, okay.
But again, it's kind of one of those, like, you lose so much of it by doing it certain different ways. Like, if this was if it was a movie, like, I feel like you could kind of get away with, like, the jumps to certain different areas.
Right, yeah, because it's, like, one thing. As opposed to... Yeah, because
it'd be a 2-hour movie. Like, I'm not going to sit here for a 5-hour movie, basically Leon getting on, like, going through the fucking Chinese customs to fucking get his luggage on.
Yeah.
To get back to America? Like, no.
They're like, wait, how did you get here? You weren't... there's no...
I walked.
There's no entry of you coming into the country. There's no record.
Yeah, we need to pat down your ass.
Yeah. No, it's funny, yeah, because I didn't make that connection, but yeah, you're right, like, the Castlevania, if you want, like, an actually good... Because that's, like, a good animated, like, show. Like, the plot is very good, the stories, characters. because we both seen it. It's really fucking...
Yeah, it's really goddamn good.
And it's got like 4 seasons, and each one is actually pretty good.
And they show monsters a lot of the time, too. It's not
and there's
like,
a lot of fights, and the fights are fucking...
dope.
Really
like,
cool,
there's mystery, there's, like, shit in it.
Yeah.
But it has good fights, it has good, like, rhythm.
Yeah, the characters. Has good characters, good, like, voice acting, good,
Like, I don't think Leon and the other characters were badly voiced. Like,
no,
I think, I think the people who voiced them were good.
Yeah,
it's just the lines are just goddamn horrific.
Yeah, and there's no character development at all. Basically,
it's kind of like these are the characters you know. Flomp.
Yeah, and then you're like, okay, well, there's no like, oh, this is where the character was in the beginning, and this is where he is now. Yeah, like Castlevania, where it's like, oh, this is Dracula here, and this is Dracula at the end of the...
Yeah, this is Trevor Belmont now, and this is Trevor Belmont at the end of the series kind of thing.
It's just like, oh, they're just literally the same character throughout the entire thing, and they do stuff once in a while.
Yeah, they kind of move their, like, alignment meter somewhat up or down a bit.
And then in case of other characters, they don't even do anything.
Yeah, they're just kind of
Claire
in the movie.
And the Carlos guy.
Well, I feel like Claire kind of has, like... She starts off as kind of like, I'm going to do the best for the people and everything.
Yeah.
And then kind of realizes Leon's not going to help her and kind of goes into, like, I'll do what I have to kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, she's kind of pissed, so now she's like, I don't know what she's going to do, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she appears in any other, like, Resident Evil game after.
After Resident Evil 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess not.
So I don't know what happens to her. I hope she has a good life and shit, but...
A good life.
But again, like, I don't know what happens to her, but it's kind of like, you kind of know that she's been through a lot, and she's been trying to help people, and then she's not getting helped by one of her friends from Raccoon City who's seen all this shit.
Yeah, that's true. And
kind of will probably go rogue, it seems like.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, not... Like, but Leon's kind of like, oh, I kind of have to do this, like, this bad stuff kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's not even...
help cover up.
Yeah, but it's not even, like, so much like, oh, no, Leon's, like, covering up evidence. It's kind of like, yeah, she knows he has it, and he kind of, like, maybe I won't destroy it kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's not even, like, leaving his, like, comfort zone of character development.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, yeah, we'll push it up a bit into the bad guy persona, but not so much that he's like a bad guy. It's like edgy, cool kind of thing.
It's more like, oh, maybe something bad might happen, so I'm going to help cover it a little bit. Yeah. Help cover it up.
But I won't, like, completely cover it up because he doesn't destroy it at the end. He just kind of pockets it.
Yeah.
So it's like
they're probably gonna, like, if something happens, he's just gonna be like, here we go, here's what's happening.
Yeah, so it's not even, like, real character development. It's kind of like pushing it within the zone of safe character movement kind of stuff.
Yeah, the same, yeah. But yeah.
So that's, like, kind of the not great Resident Evil movie.
Yeah, that's why I said it was like a 5.
Movie, TV show.
Yeah, that's why I said it was like a 5 out of 10. And I still kind of stand by it.
I still stand by, like, 3 to 4.
Yeah.
It's not something to write home about, but if you're like, I just can't. I'm trying to do stuff, and I just want to have something in the background.
Yeah, that's true. Just put it on. Mm-hmm. I kind of like Resident Evil a little bit. I'll put it on. Yeah. I don't know. You excited for if like you excited for if they do a new season?
I don't know. Like, to me, it's very much like the fucking point and click adventures of the quadrilogy.
The trilogy?
The quadrilogy, yeah. Where it's kind of like, I'm excited to, like, go do it and, like, play it and see how bad it is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's bad, and I don't know. Like, it's like I would. Like, you know what I mean? It's bad.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like, I want to see it to see how bad it is, but it's still gonna be bad.
Yeah. No, same. That's why I don't know. I like those because it's like, it's kind of like a campy B movie that you can play.
Yeah, but it's made by some, like, well-known, like, it's supposed to be for a well-known series that had a recently good game.
Yeah, well, because the thing is they were, so this is talk about like Until Dawn and the Man of Medan series, or the Dark Anthology series, but
the quadrilogy, yeah.
No, it's not. It's a trilogy. There's only 3
There's
so
4,
far.
yes.
No, that one has nothing to do with it because Until Dawn was
first in the series.
It was not sponsored. What is it? What's the word? Yeah, I don't know if it's sponsored is the right word, but it was basically like PlayStation like bought, like paid them to be like, hey, make this game.
Oh,
and then they make it like a PlayStation exclusive game. So it's funded, I guess, by PlayStation. So it has like, you know, all those more like star power characters,
yeah,
and like voice actors, like actual like Robbie Malek and the Christian Haydenson, or no, not Haydenson.
The guy from Star Wars.
Hayden Panettiere or whatever her fucking name is.
Sure.
From one of those shitty Pretty Little Liar movies or whatever.
I don't watch those type of shitty movies.
Yeah, but it was basically funded by PlayStation, and then that's why the production level and all that shit is like really high. But then I guess they dropped them, or they were like, well, we don't want to fund you for these other games, even though that one did really well.
Yeah. Which is really funny.
Yeah.
That game actually was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was really good. Like, and then they're like, okay, well, and then I guess the studio's like, okay, well, we'll still just make games.
But they won't have any monsters in them, and people will love it.
Yeah, and we're gonna make them just fucking in your face, or in your mind demons.
Because that's gonna work out fine.
Because supposedly, from what I heard, it was supposed to be come out at the exact same time, the two of them. So then you play them, and it's like a two-parter of like, oh, it's both. They both like the same theme of like, oh, it's not really real. And then the House of Ashes, I guess, and the rest of the stuff is going to be actual real. We don't know yet, but
that's maybe what they say.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think. It's a conspiracy. It's China.
It's China. Oh no.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. We're just gonna keep rambling if we keep going, but yeah, thanks for our Resident Evil Infinite Darkness review, I guess.
Yeah, our short little vid.
Yeah, short.
While we wait for Jams to
reboot.
To
reboot. Yeah.
So we can play Cuphead and watch him die 1,000,000,001 times.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah,
because we still haven't finished that game, even though we said we'd play that game for you guys.
We can try today, later, a little bit later, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. We might do some other ones before he gets back. We don't know.
Yeah, we'll do Shark Month.
Yeah, but
talk about all the shitty shark movies all in one video.
That'd be like 4 hours.
Yeah, who cares? I'm not editing it.
Oh god. You realize I'm just gonna upload the entire thing, right?
Yeah, and
oh god.
No one's gonna watch it.
Yeah. But I don't know,
because it's not Funhouse, or
that's true. That is true. But yeah,
it was only well documented.
But
show.
We don't really have any plans for other ones as of right now.
Yep.
Until, because I don't know. Do you want to wait for Jams to get back to do the shark ones or no?
I mean, he probably remembers them a little bit better.
Yeah, because he fucking watched them as well.
Because they don't all blend in my head now.
Yeah, no, they do too to me. But I don't know. He's also not the best to remember stuff.
But that'd be great, because he'd be like, yeah, remember that one part with the lighthouse? And we were like, no, wait, that was the other movie.
That was the other movie, yeah, exactly.
Because he's old.
Alright, well, thanks for watching. I don't know if we'll do another one. We might do some other one, depending on if we want to do them or not, on other shows or not. But if you guys want to, you guys can comment on the shows.
Yeah, comment in the fucking comment section, basically saying what shows you want us to watch on either Netflix or Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
No one watches anything on Hulu, HBO Plus, or Disney Plus, so don't add us with those.
Yeah, unless it's a movie, or unless it's like a month from now and a movie on Disney Plus, because Jam says that, but we don't. We only have Netflix and Amazon. So anything shitty or good you guys want us to, on those ones we can do it.
Yeah, comment in the comment section. Fucking Twitter at you.
Twitter at me?
Yeah. You have Twitter, don't you?
Yeah. You can twats at me.
Yeah, throw twats at him.
So that
throw the twats at
that or just YouTube. It's fine.
Yeah,
comments.
Just any way you can contact Brilu. Email at Brilu123.
Phone.
Yeah, here's his phone number.
1,
this
2, 3.
is where he lives. Send mail. Come to his house.
472-123.
Main Street.
Yeah. Alright. Well, before we keep rambling, thanks for watching.
No, we continue rabble.
Leave a
Rabble.
Oh god.
Ring that bell icon. Join our group on YouTube. What else did they say nowadays on YouTube?
Okay. Thanks, guys.
There's some other videos in the side here.
Alright, we'll see ya. Bye.